What's up, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be changing the brakes out on my dad's Jeep TJ. This is Project X, a 2005, but this will work for all 97 to 06 Jeep TJs. We're going to be doing the front rotors and pads. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how to swap that out yourself today. All right, so first thing you want to do, come over, lift your hood up, come over to the brake reservoir, just pop the cap off. And then I like to just put a little bit of paper towel, not in there, but just kind of in there. That way, when we're compressing the pistons, you're not gonna have brake fluid just leaking everywhere. So I like to do that just to start. All right, so we're just gonna jack the Jeep up. Jack stand under there. Get the tire off, 19mm socket. Buzz off all the lug nuts. All right, so for my instance, I have wheel spacers. They're actually lug converters, so yours is not gonna have this. So if you do end up running into this, they're just wheel spacers, and you're just gonna pull those off as well. Okay, just like that. All right, so on the back side of the caliper here, there are two bolts, one here and one here. And on this Jeep, it's a 13mm. And I saw online that someone used a 10. So I'm thinking maybe some differences between 97 to 2006. But either way, obviously find the correct socket that fits. Pull the pin out, do the bottom one. Okay, so we got that free. Now we can just push this guy. Actually, I'm gonna grab just a small little pry bar just to pry this off. Okay. All right, so first, we're just gonna pry this guy off of here first. Probably gonna need to bend these guys up. Let me just easily lift this out, just like that. All right, and then we're gonna leave this one in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be compressing the piston back into the caliper. So just you're gonna grab a C-clamp, leave this pad in because we're gonna use this as like a flat surface to push it in. Fully compressed in, then we can just take both hands like this, pop it right out, just like so. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this caliper up, just knock a bunch of this rust off, and I might hit it with some paint, we'll see. So another thing that you're gonna wanna check are your slide pins here. So make sure that you can move these guys back and forth easily like this. If they're stuck, you're gonna wanna push this out, pull this pin out. You're probably gonna need to clean the inside of here with some type of wire brush. Probably on a drill would be easiest, and then also clean up these pins and or get new pins. So as long as they move freely like this, you're good to go. So just check that. Junk out of here. All right, so now that I got this all squared away, I'm just gonna tie this guy up. So I'm just gonna take my bungee and we'll loop it through here. And then you can hook it wherever you want. Just gonna go on top of just up top here, just to get this out of the way. All right, so now all I'm gonna do is get the rotor off. Should come off. Yours might be really stuck on there, so you could hit around this area here, backside this way. This is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be pretty stuck on there. Pretty sure these are the original rotors from the Jeep, so. Yep. Couple taps with the hammer, and it'll come right off, just like so. And now with this off here, I'm gonna scrape all this rust off, and I'm gonna hit all this with anti-seize. And then along here, I'm gonna clean up all this, just so it's nice for the fresh new brakes to go on. I'm just gonna hit this with a little bit of brake clean. That look much better. All right, now I'm gonna use some anti-seize. This is just Permatex anti-seize. Just get any type of anti-seize, just to make this, next time we're doing this, we don't have to get a hammer. So it's a nice thin layer on this area here. And then I got a set of power stop brakes. So these come coated, or I think basically painted. So you don't have to clean these guys off because they have a coating on them. If you get ones like that are bare metal, you'll usually I would always do brake clean on it, but I checked non-coated ones from Power Stop. They recommend soap and water. So do whatever you want to do. These are nice because live in an area where they use rolled salt, so having something that's fully coated is really nice for that peace of mind of not knowing that's just going to instantly get all crappy. So this kit came with a little bit of grease. So all we're going to do is going to put a little bit of grease on the piston here where the brake pad kind of rests on it. And then on this back side, we're going to put a little bit of grease. And then if you want, you can put a little bit of grease where it slides as well. So we're just going to do that real quick. Do the caliper, do this piston here. Rotor back on, just like so. Just gonna set it in here like this. So it's gonna click in like that. Similar idea. Click it in, just like that. All right, so as I've been struggling, this little notch is at the bottom. So there is a left and a right. So this notch goes at the bottom, and then this one just kind of sets on top there. So pull this out. All right, so now we're gonna have these two almost like locking tabs here. That's gonna go in the bottom here, just like that, and then it's just gonna slide forward. Get it in there. Make sure they're locked in at the bottom here. Make sure your slide pins are out of the way. Okay, now we're going to grab our bolts again. Put them in on the back side. You're going to want to kind of push forward to kind of spring load them. Okay, get them started by hand. That way you don't strip them out. Or cross thread them rather. Okay, so here's where you're going to want to be very careful. These only go to 11 foot-pounds. So be nice and easy with these. Don't go crazy, because if you strip these out, you either have to get those like nutserts basically, or like sleeves or whatever. Or new knuckle. So just, you want to not over tighten these guys. So that's 11 foot-pounds right there. So there we go. Make sure it really spins there. Alrighty guys, so that is it for the brake job. You're just going to put your wheel on and then make sure you close your brake reservoir cap before you start your Jeep and start pumping the brakes. You just want to pump the brakes a little bit, and you should be all good to go. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Hopefully you were able to follow along and save yourself some money on doing the brakes yourself. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. That helps me out a bunch, guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.